Welcome back, everybody. A search warrant leads to the arrest of a Cambridge man. On December 13th, around 1 in the afternoon, detectives from the Cambridge Police Department's Criminal Investigation Division carried out a court-authorized search at a residence in the city. Now, the search was part of a month-long narcotics investigation led by the department's proactive community engagement team. During the search, police found around 2.3 pounds of cocaine, 29 grams of crack cocaine, 27 grams of heroin, as well as oxycodone pills. Now, 33-year-old Adrian Lamar Rideout of Cambridge was arrested on a slew of charges. And a Delmarva man behind bars after police say he threatened a person with a gun and forced them into a closet. Last Thursday, Wicomico County Sheriff's deputies responded to the 28,000 block of Waller Road. When they arrived, witnesses accused 45-year-old Richard Luffman of pointing a gun at a victim during an argument. Now, Luffman was also accused of pushing the victim into a closet and forcing another victim into a different room. Police say that one of the victims suffered minor injuries. Luffman is being held at the Delaware Department of Corrections awaiting extradition. And AAA is expecting that more than 2 million Marylanders to travel this holiday season, and nearly 90% of them will be driving to their destinations this year. Now, officials suggest that the best days to get going is before 11 a.m. on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, when there will be minimal traffic on the roadways. AAA officials also tell us gas prices right now are at the lowest level we've seen in years.
Gas prices are actually looking really good. In Maryland, we're trending at about $2.90 a gallon. That's 18 cents less than this time last year. We're one of about 30 states that is seeing gas prices at about under $3 a gallon, which is certainly welcome news to those that will be driving this holiday season. And also, as far as Maryland goes, it's the lowest we've seen gas prices since May of 2021.
Great news there, and if you're traveling this holiday season, be sure to buckle up, drive sober, share the roads, and move over. And most importantly, to slow down and pay attention. Meanwhile, the Delaware Department of Transportation is beginning the final phase of the Georgetown to Lewis Trail. This final 6-mile section will complete the 17-mile trail running from Airport Road to Georgetown to Fisher Road in Milton, eventually connecting back to the previously constructed sections of that trail. Now, the hope for this project is to improve connectivity and safety for bicyclists and pedestrians. But DelDOT Director of Community Relations, C.R. McLeod, says the trail will change transportation overall in a big way.
Already, this trail has become the most heavily used trail in the state, and it's not even done yet. So we are excited to see what the completed trail brings in terms of people just having greater access and the ability to move around on bike or on foot that they've not previously had.
And DelDOT expects to have the work complete by summer of 2026. Now, standing by is Chief Meteorologist Rich Werdzik to let us know if tomorrow's a good day or not to use that trail. Rich, go ahead and take it away.
Probably not on the bike. Heavy jackets, scarves, gloves, you're going to need it all if you're going to be out walking and the sun's going to be out. And I know a lot of people do like to do some hiking on cold weather days. But Brandon, I wanted you to see this. Don't go anywhere yet. This is while you were hard at work with the guys getting ready for DSI tonight. There was actual snow falling outside for a little bit. Not everybody saw this, but Karen did out of Laurel. Look at that. Wet snowflakes coming down in the area. Meteorologist Eric Alf was out and about. I think this is the Crossroads Church in Sussex County there. Their beautiful Christmas tree and a very festive look at some of those wet snowflakes coming down. And then Eric Alf moved just a little further south to Millsboro. Check that out. Those are thick, wet snowflakes, all snow that was falling, and even at times adding up a little bit onto the grass. No, this is not going to be the case for the rest of the night. You can see that snow has moved off the coast there, and temperatures are still above freezing, but the Arctic air is now starting to spill in across the area. In fact, the leading edge of it is now just off to our east, so that round of precipitation is ending. So there is some drying here tonight. Good news, because we had a lot of wet roads around. We don't need a refreeze or a freeze over later tonight, because it is going to be colder than freezing later tonight. That's when this thing comes in. That's just an upper level disturbance or a trough that swings in with the Arctic air. And even though the air is much drier, what little moisture is left over will be converted into clouds and potentially a few flurries tomorrow morning. So if you're an early riser, you may run into some of those. Taking a look at that cold air spilling in. I mean, this is cold for the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic, but that's the Arctic air there, and you could see the first real push of it coming into the Minnesota area, or I should say a reinforcing shot. We've got the first push. That reinforcing shot bleeds in throughout the day tomorrow and into Sunday. So here's late tonight. Again, clouds around. And tomorrow morning, you see that right there, a couple snow showers popping up. The Delaware Bay actually might enhance a little bit of that if we get the wind in the right direction there. So if you're watching in Lewis, Bowers Beach, you might get a lake, or not a lake, but it's similar to lake effect snow, a bay-enhanced flurry or snow shower tomorrow morning. So a couple flurries around early, and then in the afternoon, lots of sun, but awfully cold. And there you go, that wind coming off of the bay, the relatively warmer waters of the bay, both bays right there, could produce a few extra clouds into early Sunday morning. I don't anticipate us getting into any more flurries. Brazier's Carpet Care dog walking forecast. Tiny has the right idea. Staying inside, under the blanket. It is going to be a cold one tomorrow for the Brazier's Carpet Care dog walking forecast. Actually good. Those are feels like temperatures there in the 20s, but we'll be in the upper 30s technically. 16 Sunday morning. Brandon, we're going to be talking about wind chill values in the single digits both Sunday and Monday mornings, but a nice quick moderating trend will get us back to the 40s just in time for Christmas.
All right, thank you very much, Rich. Stick around. Salisbury head coach Sherman Wood with an award a coach can only dream of. You're watching DSI.
Hi, my name is Erin Scannell from Salisbury Women's Lacrosse, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.